Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Beraht. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Beraht. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
Didn't I tell you not to talk to her that way?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I just don't like to see him treating you that way.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
And you think her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days? Is that it?
That's what everyone likes. A casteless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So, you hear that? Get off her back and tell me my job for today.
Your buddy Leske's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything from me, Rika.
I've always tried, though. At least I've kept you from buying your future with what's between your legs. I should have told you. Beraht's been warning me ever since two of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Beraht's getting impatient.
But isn't the work I do for him enough?
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tick.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Beraht's leash for life.
I mean, someone like me could never actually be a paragon.
It wouldn't be the first time. Garelon the Blood Risen was born casteless, you know, before he went to the surface. And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
Well, that would certainly surprise Mother.
Oh, don't pay attention to her. She's just a bitter old drunk. She also said you'd never learn to walk or stop dumping in the bed. Make something of yourself just to spite her.
You know, maybe I will at that.
Maybe you will. But until then, we can only serve as Beraht demands. And he won't like it if either of us is late.
But Rika, I mean, for real, it's not fair that Beraht gets to push us around.
Money gives him power. He's got family on the surface, which means he can smuggle up lyrium and smithcrafts, and bring down silks, wines, and furs. And he played it smart. When he started expanding, he made sure it was only the casteless he shook down for protection, so the guardsmen didn't care.
So why does he care about you hustling some noble?
As far as the nobles are concerned, he still stinks of Dust Town. He's got money now, but you can't buy caste, you know? No noblewoman would risk a dalliance with him. His only chance to join a noble family is to claim kinship with a concubine who bears a noble's son. And that's what he wants more than anything. Don't you? Imagine what it would be like not to have people look at us like we're sewer sludge. To think our lives are worth something.
I mean, that does sound nice, but Beraht just expects too much from you.
You know how desperate the nobles are for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Beraht's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward.
Man, this is all so awful. But wait a second, didn't you say there was a noble who was interested?
Yes. That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget.
Really? Well, who is he?
I don't want to say, in case I'm wrong. It just seems too mad to think of one of the most important men in Orzammar with someone like me. Anyway, time is resting and I need to get dressed. These fashions will be the death of me. 100 buttons on each sleeve. And Leske's probably already outside waiting for you.
All right. I'll see you later, Rika.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
The chest. What the heck? Stuff. Dagger and shield feels weird. Let's do that. All right, Mom.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, it's the guardsman. You're under arrest for drunkenness.
Don't you sass me, you ungrateful brat. I made you, and I can make another just like you.
Yeah. Never mind. Sleep it off. Again.
People bothering me all the time. I got important things to do here. Very important things.
Right.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Leske, you too? Come on, haven't I told you never to talk to her that way?
You're just jealous because you want the majesty of Leske for yourself, you shameless hussy. What do you say?
Well, the last time I accidentally saw Your Majesty, the scepter was a little, soft.
I kinda hoped you'd forgotten that. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we better get down to business.
Aw, I was hoping our mission was me making fun of you all day.
No such luck. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Beraht got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Beraht's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
He's stealing from Beraht? I like him already.
Well, yours will be a short and tragic relationship. You ready to show him some pain?
What sort of goods are we trying to find?
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Beraht might cut someone's head off to get.
And any idea where Oskias is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Okay, and what does Beraht want us to do with him if he's been holding out?
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Beraht doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
I mean, I don't think it's right to just kill the guy.
We're not just killing him. First we take back anything he stole, and then we kill him. Come on, you can feel bad later.
Fine, but let's at least find out what he's done before we do anything.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Tell your mother I said hello. I saw Prince Balin yesterday. He wore violet silk and he smelled like fresh water. He smiled at me.
Cool story.
2 bits for the needy.
The needy? Who do you think you're looking at, old man?
I seen you before. You're one of Beraht's girls, the one with the sword. You don't know from needy. Not until you're my age.
What happened to you?
I used to work in the mines, checking the new tunnels for bad air. Set me down with a candle, and there must have been a pocket of gas, because it went up like dragon's breath. Healer saved my life, but I can't half walk. What's a man supposed to do?
Is there any way I can help?
You got some spare feet? If not, a silver would fill that void real nice.
I mean, I don't have much. Is there anything you can give me for it?
Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, soldier. You looking for someone to shine your shoes, clean your pots, keep you warm at night?
All right, calm down. Just tell me, have you seen a surfacer named Oskias?
Is that what you're looking for? That's worth 10 bits, no?
That doesn't feel right. Forget it. If you can find him, I can dig him up myself.
You think I got nothing for you, but you'll see. This'll be you someday. Soon as you start to wrinkle up and Beraht's got no use for you. Don't think you got anywhere to go but here.
Okay.
Spare silver. My boy needs medicine. Don't look at me like that. I was beautiful once. I was beautiful.
Alright, diamond quarter. Here we go.
What are you doing here?
Have you heard? King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep roads.
Oh? Found her body, did they?
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Paragon or not, Bronca's dead. She's been gone 2 years. No one survives the deeps that long.
Good day there, sweetness. You looking to make a quick bit? It could be just what I'm after.
Gross. How about this? You looking to step back before I hurt you?
You haven't even heard my offer, girl. You look like you've still got all your teeth.
nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say?
I mean, I wouldn't consider less than 2 silvers.
You won't get a better price. I'm in demand, top tooth and wig shop off the Diamond Quarter, 4 years running. There are some who just take what they want off someone like you. I'm offering an honest deal. What do you say?
I'm not gonna justify that with a response.
Suit yourself. Plenty of brands are willing.
Cool. Jerk.
Leske, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
I'm Lyra. Pleased to meet you.
You're welcome to look around. I'll slide on the markup since you're Leske's friend, but I can't give anything away for free.
We should really get going.
Sorry, lover. Guess it's not meant to be.
Get out of here then, before that silver tongue gets you in real trouble.
Silver tongue. Mm-hmm. Let's check out the tavern.
The ancestors were smiling on my bets today. Another round from the house.
No castless.
This again? Just tell me if you've got a customer named Oskias.
Why would I tell you anything?
Take a close look before you finish that sentence. Are you sure you want to make us insist?
Oh, I didn't realize who sent you. He's here all right. Oskias. Right over there. Been nursing that same mug half the day. Paid up front, though. Good silver. What's he done?
Are you really sure you want to make that your business?
Sorry, just trying to make conversation. You, do what you have to. Just, try and keep it neat. I'm still paying for this space.
I'll try.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Oskias. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
We're here to stop you from making a big mistake.
I don't know what you're talking about. You probably have the wrong Oskias, see? I just got here this morning. I'm usually on the surface, and...
So you're not the turncoat two-faced swindling duster Beraht told us about.
I never did anything. Beraht's got no reason to send you after me.
Calm down. There's no reason we can't keep this civilized.
You mean you're not here to kill me?
Of course not. This is just a friendly inspection.
Making sure you didn't accidentally pocket any processed lyrium. You know.
Look, I always been loyal to Beraht. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
I believe you, but I just need to make sure, okay?
Keep him still. I'm gonna search his bags.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Beraht his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
How much ore did you take?
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Beraht?
I guess I'm listening.
I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore, sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
You know what? Give me all you have, and I'll pretend you weren't here.
All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Beraht will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
I'll just sell it before we go back to him.
Not unless you find a merchant who doesn't work with Beraht, you won't. Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll take it to Olinda. Remember her? She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
After the way you talked about Rika, how about 25.75?
Fine. What, am I gonna fight you for it?
Then what happens to me?
Just go up to the surface and never come back.
We'll have to tell Beraht he's dead. If he ever finds out.
He won't. I swear. You'll never see me in Orzammar again. Thank you. You're as kind as you are beautiful.
Oh.
May the ancestors bless your steps.
That's nice. Okay. Anything worth doing in here? Probably not. Alright, let's go sell this stuff.
Was that smart? If Beraht finds out Oskias ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor.
Well, it's too late for regrets now. He's halfway to the surface.
We should sell this quick and report back before Beraht starts wondering what's taking so long. Unless you think we should give it all to Beraht.
How about this? We'll sell one and tell Beraht we found one on Oskias.
He'd probably buy that. If he knew what Oskias was hoarding, he wouldn't have sent us to look, right? Unless he was testing us.
Stop worrying and let's go back to Olinda already.
You're the boss.
Olinda.
What are you two doing back here?
Actually, we've got some, lyrium to sell you.
Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium?
Where do you think?
I think that's probably something I should never know.
Didn't I tell you she's a gem?
How much do you have?
2 nuggets.
I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30.
You know, I'm like named after it and whatever, but why is lyrium so valuable anyway?
Because we have it, and the folks topside need it. It's what their mages use to power their spells, and it's the only metal that'll let magic stick to a shield or sword. Now, do you want the deal or not?
Okay, I'll sell you 1 nugget.
All right then. Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case.
Fair enough.
Great prices on all
This
arms
place
and
is going
armors.
to their
They were
nugs.
crafted by the paragons in London.
Who are you?
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
Okay, I didn't touch anything.
We'll stand further back. I'm not gonna risk my position by having someone see you near his robes. After my mother took 5 years of her personal time sewing fine dresses for the head maid at the Shaperate, Mother tells me they never considered a single other candidate when the position opened for underwasher.
Congratulations. What exactly does a Shaper do again?
They control Orzammar's memories. They oversee births, marriages, death records, histories, everything we do or are. Except you, I guess. Casteless and criminals aren't allowed in a Shaper's presence.
Okay, if you're just a servant, aren't you casteless too?
I am not casteless. I am an honorable member of the servant caste. I serve my betters as is my place, decided by the ancestors who granted my mother my birth. I am not a criminal.
Alright, I'm not a criminal either. Exactly.
You were once. Whatever horrid deviants you're descended from were written out of the histories and deemed unworthy to join the ancestors. Obviously they bred anyway, but their children can't possibly deserve the same protections as those who were legitimately born.
Goodness. Whatever, I'm done talking to you. I'll get... whatever.
As if I'd stop for you.
Great talk. Right.
The king is old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Oskias?
Well, you were right. He's guilty. Here's the lyrium.
One lousy nugget. You want me to believe that's all he got off with?
He said he kept most of it topside. That was all he had on him.
Jarvia, send a dig troop topside. If Oskias had a hiding spot up there, I want us up to our elbows in it.
As you say.
And the matter of punishment?
He, won't be bothering you again.
Absolutely. Dead as a plate of chops, screaming for mercy, telling the ancestors to bless your name. Real dead.
Very interesting. Seeing how my cousin was at the tapsters this afternoon. And he says he saw something change hands between you and Oskias. And then the duster sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? Jarvia, what does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped-up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
Well, you know, depends on the lady.
Do you really think that right now's the time to get clever with me?
Well, okay, Oskias is dead. We just didn't want to do it in public?
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Beraht.
Yeah.
But we can't move that free. We needed to get Oskias somewhere private.
Yeah,
we took him to the
we
lava
sound
sinks
reliable,
behind the
right?
mines. You won't be seeing him again.
I don't like you making me look weak, but it's smart to try to keep the swordcast from asking questions. That's why I like you two. Now I got something else for you. Make some use of your unique skills.
Let me guess. I don't really have a choice, do I?
You're catching on. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some gray Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing.
So let me guess, you're taking bets on the fighters?
There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everd's a long shot, just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand?
How am I supposed to help Everd win?
The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Everd, see who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight.
Drugging somebody... Does Everd know you're doing this?
He's the kind of warrior who wants to show off his oiled physique to a cheering crowd. You think he wants scum like us making money on him? Don't let him know what you're doing. Just find his chamber, see when he's fighting, then go to Minar and dump the drug.
What is this drug, exactly?
I'm not asking you to distill it, just drop it into a basin. That's all you need to know.
Fine. I guess we'll go right now.
You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Everd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
Gosh.
I
walking
assume this
here.
pile of worthless junk belongs to you? Do you realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through? Move it, or I shall have it thrown out in the deep roads, and you with it.
I'm so sorry, my lord, but they told me to move my goods over here. I couldn't even set up shop in my usual place.
Nonsense.
It's true. They said that the servants needed to polish the floors on that side of the commons in preparation for the new commander's first commission.
Turn around, Brand. No castless on the grounds.
Yeah. I have a pass right here.
Looks legitimate. Go on through, then. But stay to the trenches. Grey Wardens don't need some eyesore getting between them and the fighters.
So you keep telling me. Alright, what do we got here?
Stone's Embrace. That's one of them. One of the Grey Wardens. Oh, I dare you to go over and talk to him. Say, welcome to Orzammar, Warden, sir. May I drink your bathwater?
Probably not gonna say that.
Stone met, and blessings on your house. That was the proper greeting for an outsider last time I visited Orzammar. Has it changed? Or is there a reason you're looking at me so strangely?
I guess I'm just distracted by your ponytail. I mean, it was just, nicer than I expected.
Do they say the Grey Wardens are disrespectful, then? My name is Duncan. I'd say of the Grey Wardens, but I suspect you already know that. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Lyra, well, nobody.
Ah, of course. That's what the face brand means, then. I remember that now.
Yes, and, yes, you can have me arrested for harassing you.
For saying hello? My friend, to a Grey Warden, nothing short of a slavering darkspawn waking you in your bedroll counts as harassment. Actually, I'm glad I met you. Whenever we come to Orzammar, we always stay in the Diamond Quarter. You forget how much of the city you miss.
Yeah. Sorry to ask, but is it true you're here looking for recruits?
The Wardens are always looking for those who have the courage to spend their lives in battle against the Darkspawn. It's rare we find those with both the skill and the will. The best Wardens are ruthless to their enemies, compassionate to their friends, and inspiring to their troops. It's a lot to look for, but I hope to find it here. And I hope you also may find what you are looking for.
Wow. Duncan is so cool. Where are we going? Not there. Alright. A Baird and Maynard.
Sweetheart,
Sod it. He's stone drunk. He could draw a dead man for his bout and still lose. Beraht's gonna kill us if we slip up here. He's already jumpy enough after that stunt with Oskias. Hey, I just had an idea.
Do I really want to hear this?
So, you've been rubbing my nose in how you're the meanest thing with a blade, right? Baird's armor is over there, and you're about the same size.
Okay, I can do this. But if I do, I want to win by skill alone. I won't use the drug.
You've got a heart of steel, Selraka. Get in the armor.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the warrior of Erd. Fighters, report to the ring.
No more time. Make sure you have everything and go tell the Proving Guard you're ready to fight. And don't forget to keep your helmet down.
Okay. Get this armor on. It might be slow, but I think I'll try the sword. Do I look like a Baird? I hope so.
Stone met, Averd. I believe it is time for your bout. May fortune favor your fight, Averd. Are you ready? As you say.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for our honored guests, the Grey Warden. The warrior Exhiled, son of Galton, will fight Officer Minar, survivor of the battle at Kar Ellerin.
You honor me with this fight. May the stone show the boldest heart through the strongest arm.
Right back at you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
To arms!
I will show no weakness!
Have at you then! Too fast for you!
The winner is Exhiled! A truly memorable fight. The young cadet vanquishes the wily veteran. Healer, see to his injuries. The warrior Exhiled, son of Galton, will fight last year's Journeyman Division champion, Adalbo, proven in glory before the stone.
You honor me with this fight. May we both win glory in the eyes of our lords.
Now you're talking my language, brother.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Let's do this quickly, shall we? All right, I'm game.
The winner is Exhiled! The ancestors have withdrawn their blessings and embrace a new champion on their field. The warrior Exhiled, son of Galton, will fight Lenka, silent sister in training. She has made her vows, but not completed her blooding. Will she be accepted into the legendary order? That will depend on her performance today.
Yeah, all that stuff about honor and glory. Let's fight.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Time for more practice.
Dang, I actually like this
The
sword.
winner is Exhiled! Lenka went to the stone without a sound, as befits her vows. But it wasn't hard to see the blood that was spilled. Exhiled will advance to the final bout to determine the true champion of the ring against...
What? I'm out already?
Come on.
Who are you? How dare you disrupt this sacred...
Wait, I know that man. That's Everd. Then, what imposter did I fight?
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watch you see your face.
I will not. My victories have earned me your respect.
Your skills are impressive, but you are one man. Show yourself, lest I call the guards and have them do it for you.
Very well. Look then and see who I am.
You insult the very nature of this proving. Guards, take this filth away.
Hold your man, I pray you. This warrior has defeated the best you have to offer. Is that not what this proving is for?
We are honored by your presence, Warden. But this proving is not solely for you. There are laws which have governed this arena for 1,000 years. This woman is no warrior. She is casteless, rejected by the ancestors. Her very footsteps pollute the stone. She has no place here.
Except as your champion.
Yeah, tell him, Duncan.
Are you awake yet? Psst. Can you hear me? How hard did they sodding hit you anyway? Did you have to put up such a fight?
Ugh. I just hope I took some of them down with me.
Oh, you did. And don't think they didn't show me their appreciation. One of the guards recognized me and figured we must be working together. They burned 3 candles to the stump interrogating me about who put us up to this. I think they knew, you know, about Beraht.
Beraht said he'd go for Rika if we're caught. We need to go, now.
You think I didn't look for a way out? Rika's not the only one in danger here. They could kill us. But these cells are built straight into the wall. And they confiscated all my lockpicks. What's it look like on your side? You see any way out?
Good, you're awake. Beraht will be glad to hear that.
Remember who she is, but... Oh, you look familiar. Do I know you?
You might want to watch your words, Duster. They might be the last ones you'll get.
That's Jarvia, you moron. Don't dig us in deeper by insulting Beraht's top lieutenant.
You caused a lot of trouble today. Beraht lost 100 sovereigns for Lord Volney. The entire proving was declared invalid, and the Assembly already called for an investigation. You can't imagine the state Beraht was in when he told me to get you.
Let me talk to Beraht. I can explain what happened.
All he needs to know is that you exposed him before the entire warrior caste. Now they're asking questions, and as long as you have tongues to answer them, you're a threat. Enjoy your last night together. Sorry we had to put you in separate cells, or I'd suggest you have a last tumble. Beraht will be by soon to make sure you maintain your silence.
Guys and girls can be friends, you know, even if Leske is a piece of crap.
Yes.
Leave off with your noise. You're giving me a headache.
Oh, that's how it started for me, too.
What do you mean?
Got some strength. Let's try it.
She. Hey, what the?
Yes.
Alright, I guess I'll get Leske out.
If we want to get away with this, we can't leave one man alive to tell Beraht what we've done.
And I'm off.
Let's re-equip some stuff. Oh man, I don't get to keep a Baird's armor.
Yes.
Oh, look! It wants to fight! Nice try! Look over there! How about you then?
Huh. And I'm off.
Mace for a little bit. Leske. I don't really want him to use my healing potions. Because I don't really like him.
Going. So far, I'm enjoying I think I liked the two-handed. We don't have it right now, but I'm gonna prepare for that. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Oh. Shield bash. Might be good. You know, actually change my mind. Let's go with shield bash.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Get on it.
Going. How amusing! I feel like I should go the other way first.
I'm cutting the whore free. If that freak of a sister of hers can't stay in her place, I don't need precious Rika either.
Rika? That the one you got all done up in lace? I've been wanting to get my hands on that.
I know what you mean. She's yours if you want her, boys. And let me tell you, it tastes as good as it looks.
God, these pigs are gonna die.
What in sod all is that doing out of its cage? Come on, boys. The little whore needs to learn her place.
See him there all when we're done with you, and you just charged in and sodding slaughtered him. You have to be the luckiest duster in Orzammar. Beraht's dead, and we're standing here. Hail to the sodding king!
As long as he never made it to Rika.
Well, he sure was talking like she's still alive. But I won't turn down the chance to go take another peek. Hey, could you tell Rika I killed him? I mean, it doesn't do you any good if she thinks you're the most virile warrior in all the stone.
Do you really want to say that when I'm holding a weapon?
An excellent point. Now let's go find somewhere to hide.
I'm ready to get rid of Leske.
Going.
Stuff. Before we head through here, let's check out this passage. Oh man.
All right.
Yeah? What's the story?
Alright, he was useful for something.
I'll get on it.
We're on our way. All right.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Sure, I'm
Clearly
here.
need to get the chest mod. The unlock chest. It's called Bash. You little butt.
I'll get on it.
Alright. Guess in the end I'm happy Leske was here.
You're not supposed to be here. Wait, is that blood? Ancestors, protect me!
See ya.
There they are! Seize the fugitives! Drop your weapons and walk down slowly. We will use force if you resist.
What are you all doing here?
Your escape from Orzamar's prison had the guards baffled, it seems.
Until one of them recognized your friend as Beraht's man. Regardless, the penalty for impersonating a higher caste is death.
If Beraht is as influential as you say, perhaps he also masterminded this Evaird's impersonation.
Beraht won't be a problem anymore.
He's dead? Beraht had many enemies, but also powerful allies.
Beraht would have butchered us if she hadn't killed him first.
Your friend has once again demonstrated her courage. We Grey Wardens travel far and wide in search of those with the potential to join our ranks. It seems I have found one.
What exactly are you saying?
That I have found what I sought in Orzammar. Let me make my offer formal. I, Duncan of the Grey Wardens, extend the invitation for you to join our order.
This woman is wanted for treason. You can't do this.
I can, and I am. It would mean traveling to the surface lands and thus leaving your people. But it does offer you the chance to strike a blow against the Darkspawn and the Blight.
And if I say no and stay here with Rika?
Then you will be subject to whatever sentence the Shapers choose to impose. I think you know what that sentence would be. I would spare you from it, and for an excellent cause.
I'd at least like to talk to my sister before I decide.
And I see your friend would like to speak to you as well. Why don't you see what they have to say before you give your final answer?
What, Leske?
Those guys must have seriously cracked your skull. You're not gonna turn down being a Grey Warden, are you?
I don't want to leave Rika.
Well, don't you worry about that. Old Leske will take care of her.
That's what I'm afraid of.
She'll be the first one telling you to go. She never wanted this to be your life.
You might be right, but I should talk to her.
Well, go back and tell him yes before he comes to his senses.
I couldn't believe it when Sir Duncan said he wanted to recruit you. I was ready to kill you when I heard what you did at the Proving. But it worked out for the best.
I don't want to leave you alone here.
Those are the rules of the Order. All Wardens leave their families behind.
I'm not going unless you can come with me.
You have to go. You'll never have a better opportunity. As a Warden, you'll be the equal of anyone in the noble houses. Please don't hold yourself back because of me. I think, for the first time, Mother and I will be fine. I spent the afternoon with my new patron. If everything works out, maybe I can even greet you as an equal if you return.
This is the man you spoke of earlier?
Yes. He calls me his Amber Rose. Isn't that sweet? He has a voice like a poet. He has already promised to move Mother and me into better lodging, where he can find me more quickly when he wants me.
And you'll be happy like this?
I am. Truly. I could never make a life fighting Darkspawn. But if I can bear a son who makes his house proud, that's all I can ask. Go. Tell Duncan you're ready to be something more than a whore's little sister.
Oh my god. Don't make those be our last words.
It's time for you to go. A new life awaits you.
Okay.
Have you spoken with your friend and sister?
I have, and I'm ready to join you.
Then before these witnesses, I hereby recruit you into the Grey Wardens. Know that you are most welcome. Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden foray Duncan. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue his proud example. Goodbye, my friends, and thank you for your hospitality.
What a day.